Okay, so this probably has to be the best example anyone has ever had of KSI having the biggest ego possible. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about the KSI and Wade Concept situation. For those who don't know who Wade Concept is actually a YouTube influencer boxing sports commentator who's actually also been on several of the Misfits cards, which are handled by KSI and his manager, Mams Taylor. Recently, Wade actually made a video talking about the potential of a KSI versus Jake Paul fight not happening, or at least not happening anytime soon. And within the video, he talked about pay-per-view sales. But when he talked about pay-per-view sales, he had actually said that he doesn't know whether or not KSI versus Jake Paul would do better than a Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul rematch.
We heard from Jake in the Impulsive podcast. He does not think that the KSI fight sells like a Tommy Fury rematch and a Floyd Mayweather fight. And I don't know that I can disagree with him right now. I don't, because they pulled some legitimately crazy numbers. And while I used to be on the train that Jake and KSI did similar numbers, I don't know that that's the case anymore.
Now again, remember, right, Wade is meant to be an unbiased commentator who speaks both positively and negatively about the people that he sees when he sees fit. So if he says something about KSI, it's not meant to be a thing where it's like, yeah, always just assume I speak about KSI positively. No, even though he's on the Misfits cards, which are owned by KSI, the guy still has a job to remain neutral and just speak his mind. So if he wants to say something positive about him, he'll say it. But if he wants to say something negative, he'll also say it. But dude, KSI lost his mind over this opinion. So on Twitter, he said, "Man, fuck Wade. This Wade guy plays all sides, trying to please everyone. You're so fake. Fuck you and fuck everything you stand for, you two-faced cunt. This man acts like he knows everything about boxing. He doesn't know shit. You're not that guy. Can't believe Sharky let this snake into my box. Fuck off." After these deleted tweets were made, Wade would go on to a Twitter space where Mams Taylor would also join in and would actually announce that he is going to be fired for being on DAZN and Misfits.
Who else has built that fight like this? Look at my channel.
No.
Who has built that fight more?
Anyway, have fun on Kingpin, Wade.
See, there you go.
No.
We're again,
we're going
I've
crazy.
done publicly, which I can't believe
You're really
is
getting
happening
mad
right
at
here.
someone for having an
Yeah,
opinion.
man.
Hold on one second.
After this Twitter space, KSI would have yet another hissy fit on Twitter where he would say, "To you it's an overreaction, but to me it's a buildup of a lot of things behind the scenes. You can have a public opinion, but don't come to me and switch up when you see me in person. Sorry for my outburst, but I'm human. I'm gonna get angry sometimes." Now, when KSI had replied to another YouTuber who had asked him for more examples of Wade allegedly being fake, he said, "The initial hatred toward the tag team boxing that he put up publicly but privately loved the idea. He literally just says and does what the public want to hear, while privately trying to please everybody. I'm done with it. Be your true self publicly and privately towards me." And then Wade replied back saying, "My opinions around the tag team idea was never hate. I had concerns over its safety and rule set, and I needed to see it happen. But when I saw it happen, I gladly found that those precautions were taken. I'm really not sure where JJ is getting this, but behind the scenes, I said the same thing." And then KSI actually just made a tweet recently as of today while making this video saying, "I'm sorry for my tweets, it was way out of character. We've already spoken privately, but I wanted to publicly apologize to Wade." Even Mams Taylor made a tweet apologizing to Wade as well, saying, "I apologize to Wade for allowing my emotions and passion to take over by firing him on spaces. That wasn't cool, and I'm sorry I did that." In the end, I'm glad that the situation did end up getting some sort of resolution with an apology. I hope Wade can get his job back at Misfits. I really wish that that was the ending of the situation, but who knows, right? Maybe in the future he'll get his job back. But, you know, I will say also for the record, it's disappointing to see this because I actually love the influencer boxing scene. This is probably my most, I would say, favorite community outside of like commentary stuff that I personally enjoy. To see KSI view like legitimate just criticism of an idea that hadn't been done before, so Wade was skeptical about whether or not it was going to go okay or not. It's like, dude, why are you viewing that as like an attack against you, right? Why is it that you're just so fragile of a person that you see somebody be kind of skeptical of an idea that you know no one's done before and being like, well, fuck you, you're fucking attacking me, you're being fake. It's like, what are you on about? Another thing too that he said that was kind of dumb was when he was like, oh yeah, you know what, Wade, he just gives the public opinion that everybody wants to hear. It's like, it's not the case at all. I remember back when, you know, KSI and Alex Wasabi, they were supposed to fight, right? And Alex pulled out because he had a medical injury. KSI back then, and still even now, to my knowledge, always goes around saying, yeah, you know what? He faked the injury. He only did it because he's ducking me. He was just making excuses. But Wade constantly is going on defense of Alex and being like, no, like, Alex has actually sent me some stuff privately that makes me think, yes, I think he actually legitimately got out of the fight for a legitimate reason. That is not something that KSI fans want to hear, but guess what? He said it anyways because that's his job. His job is to actually give his opinion on things. Yeah, that's all I gotta say for the video. Peace.